Hi everyone, this is Kerem Baran with Solar Academy. Today I have a very special guest here with me, Baris Karadogan, one of my oldest friends, someone that I grew up in Turkey together with. We attended the same middle school and high school, so someone that I have crossed paths or maybe I should say followed very parallel paths, growing up in Turkey, coming to the US for education and then becoming working in the tech sector, becoming entrepreneurs and being an investor and entrepreneur at the same time. So, and Barish uh, is leading a new startup called Jingle, which is not squarely in the solar or renewable energy space, but it is definitely in a tangential space because it has unique climate effects or unique advantages to help the climate change problems we're facing, and he will talk about why that is and how that is. But Jingle is a very unique distribution concept, and I will let Barish tell us about that. But before we get in, um, Barish, why don't you tell us a little bit about your background, um, how you ended up leading Jingle, but maybe share us a
Sure.
little bit of your career background, and then we can go from there.
Well, it's first of all such a pleasure talking to you, Kirim. They say the best things in life are shared, and I'm very grateful that our entire America journey we've shared together, and we are each other's historians in that sense. So it's a true pleasure and honor to be here. So how did I end up in the U.S.? What's my background? I grew up in Istanbul, like Kirim said. And as they say, I saw a computer and I fell in love with it. It was, I think, the first Sinclair ZX Spectrum that 48K of memory. I wrote up my first computer game was a Space Invaders game. I just learned basic programming on my own, and I wrote a game. I think I was 10, 11, 12 years old. It was a very simple game, and I've been hooked with computers ever since. We heard about Silicon Valley from National Geographic magazine in school, and I was mesmerized by the concept. So I've always wanted to be there. It seems like where everything was happening. And fate has it, I got a scholarship to come to the US. Then I found my way to Stanford and study engineering. And that's how it all started. I've been in America over a little over 30 years now. And it roughly is my first 10 years I was an engineer at US Robotics and 3Com. My expertise was computer communication. My patents are all on broadband communication. That was my first 10 years as an engineer. My second 10 years was as a VC. I went to Stanford Business School. I found out about venture capital. At that time, I was saying, hey, I'm a kid from Turkey. I don't have any network in America. What's a good way to build a network? And I heard about this thing called venture capital, where you walk around with somebody else's $1 billion and people come to you and tell you their hopes and dreams for the future. And I said, okay, that's a good way to get to know people.
Yeah.
So I was a VC for 10 years, mostly at US Venture Partners. And then seeing all these amazing CEOs, the bug got on me. I mean, including seeing your journey, Karen. I said to myself, I want to be the guy who closes the deal, closes the customer. So I felt like my personality was better for running companies. And my last 10 years, a little more actually now, has been running companies. Jingle is my third startup. And yeah, I've been in the tech world pretty much all my life, but as an engineer, VC, and a manager now.
Great. Well, thanks for sharing that.